talked a lot about the lessons I learned from these POWs and what they'd experienced and how I was able to translate that into my own struggles and my own journey of having to deal with an ostomy. Charlie Plumb really became one of my heroes. He wrote a book called I'm No Hero. In fact, he's a hero. He was a fighter pilot, really decorated fighter pilot, flew off the Kitty Hawk, was 18 before he went in, got married just before he went in, and flew super decorated, like 74 missions. And he gets the word that he's gonna get discharged in 5 days. And he flies one more mission and he gets shot down. Parachutes, lands in a rice paddy, gets captured, and spends, 6 years in the Hanoi Hilton, where just awful things happen to him. And he was the one that shared a lot of these things and how they got through, not just to survive, but to thrive. So when he gets released, he gets out and he goes to call his wife, and she doesn't answer. So he calls his parents. He goes, "Where's Sally?" And they go, oh, Charlie, we all thought you were dead, and Sally's married and has moved on. And he's devastated. He had spent 6 years dreaming of dates he was going to take his wife on, meals that he would cook for her, trips they would go on together, and now she's gone. And he had to start over, using all the same lessons that we've shared during the course of this Alive and Kicking Ostomy Support Program. And as he starts to recover and build a life, he starts to speak and share his stories. And he tells the story of giving a talk to a group and afterwards having lunch in the restaurant, in the hotel. And as he's eating, he notices a guy a few tables over that kind of keeps looking at him. Every couple minutes he's looking at him. Finally, the guy screws up enough courage to come over and he goes, "I know you. You're Charlie Plumb." He's going, "Yeah, you flew off the Kitty Hawk." "Yeah, 74 missions, well, 75 and 75 didn't go so well." "You were shot down, right?" "Yeah, shot down and spent 6 years, but the parachute worked, right?" "Yeah, parachute worked, I landed, but the parachute worked, right?" "Yeah, but 6 years in the..." "Yeah, why are you asking?" He goes, "Well, I'm the guy that packed your parachute. Nice to meet you," and he walks away. And Charlie tells the story of dropping to his knees. How many times did he walk on the deck of the carrier as the man, his helmet in his hand, walking out to the aircraft, everybody saluting him as he walks by. He was Charlie Plumb, never once thinking of who put air in the tires of his plane or bombs on the wings, and certainly never thinking of the guy 3 holds below in the bowels of the ship packing his parachute. And he vows that day never to forget the parachute packers in his life. It was his coach, it was his teacher, it was his pastor, it was his parents, the people that poured into him. As a patient, you have parachute packers. Spend some time thinking about it. As a caregiver, you get to be one of those parachute packers. A sacred mission, for sure, that those of us that have had a chance to reflect on will never forget. Thank you for packing our parachute.